by bit, creative imagination began with a new art form. Makes me feel I belong to something.
There are a total of 29 maps in Call of Duty Zombies history, and today I'm going to be sharing my opinion. I'm obviously starting at 29, which is the worst map according to me, and then 28, 27 down to 1, obviously. Originally I was going to present this list in tiers, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, up until tier 5, and just have them in groups, like, okay, this group of maps I enjoy playing the most. But I don't know, I'm just going to do an unoriginal top 29 anyways. This balloon is so close of dying, seriously. Oh, and please tell me down in the comment section what your favorite zombie maps are. Maybe not your top 29, but please at least tell me your favorite map, or like your top 5 favorite maps or something. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let's just start. Infection, also known as Burger Town. Okay, most people probably knew this already, and it's kind of a meme in the zombies community. The wonder weapon was really bad, and if you didn't know, I actually made a video about it here, and yeah, I was ashamed to play that, but I just wanted to revisit it. But yeah, this is going to be my least favorite map. Outbreak. Also an Exo-Zombies map, and like, oh, I don't know, I really don't want to like hate or be mean to Exo-Zombies. Exo-Zombies was fun, but if you compare to all of the other zombie maps, these two maps are the worst, according to me at least, and according to most people, I think. To be fair though, this was the first ever zombie map that Sledgehammer Games did. Just Exo-Zombies in general, I didn't really like.
Bit by bit, creative imagination.
Some people might hate me for saying this. Nectar Totem. And like, okay, I have so many memories from this map, but there's literally nothing you can do in the map. The only reason people love it is because of nostalgia and because it is the first ever zombie map.
Bit by bit, creative imagination.
Nuketown. The big reason as to why people hate it is because of the perks that drop down. Like, that's a really, like, interesting idea in my opinion. Like, it's quite unique. But in some games you are literally forced to go until like round 20 without Juggernog, which makes the map so difficult. Yeah, it's just such a hard map, and it's small at the same time, and there's not really a lot of stuff you can do.
Bit by bit, creative imagination.
Descent from Exo-Zombies again. Okay, so Descent is at least better than Outbreak and Infection. Descent had so much new stuff. I just like the area that you are like under the water in the map. And another reason as to why the map was quite unique was that you were forced into a boss fight, like you were teleported into a new room to try to defeat a boss, always on round 13, which was quite stressful because like if you were at like round 12 and you had like really shit guns, then you were like just stressed, like, oh my gosh, next round I'm going to be teleported into the boss room and just be forced to take on the boss with just bad guns. They actually had a quite funny one weapon, like the weapon that would like, yeah, like the shots would like just bounce everywhere. That was actually quite a fun wonder weapon. I really like the wonder weapon.
Bit by bit, creative imagination.
Okay, 24, and please don't try to like actually find and kill me when I say this. Kino Der Toten. What did he just say? I have no idea why this map isn't higher up on that list and why I don't enjoy the map more than I do, but I had seriously played this map every day for 2 years, I think, before I actually figured out how to buy stuff off of like Xbox Live and stuff like that. I feel like there should be so much nostalgia when I play Kino Der Toten, but there just isn't. I don't know why. And And if you just think of the map in general, there's not really like a lot of stuff you can do in the map anyways.
Began to the new art form.
Zetsubou Mishima is... yeah. I think this map is just like tedious to just... I don't know, it's just annoying to turn on the power. There's so much you need to do, like, just to get set up, which is just so annoying sometimes. And the wonder weapon was really bad as well. Most people say Zetsubou Mishima is their worst map and all of that, but I actually enjoy it just because, like, there's... if you think about it, there is actually quite a lot of stuff you can do on the map, which are fun, and me specifically, I have so many great memories from this map. Like, does anyone even remember the spider glitch that occurred once?
Oh, look at that one, look at that one, look at that one, look at that one.
What? What?
And by the way, does anyone remember them saying that this was supposed to be the scariest map in zombies so far? Yeah, bullshit. What? Really? Like, when I was a little boy, the spider from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets 2, the game, like the game from PlayStation 2 that I used to play, the spider in there, even with the 2002 graphics, was scarier than the spiders in Zetsubou Mishima. Like, yeah, I'm being serious, that spider scared me more.
Began the new art form.
Okay, Shino Numa is next, just because... I don't know, it's a World at War map, like there wasn't really stuff you could do. It was the first map that actually had like the flogger and dog rounds and all of that, which was quite exciting. I don't really know, I just didn't really like the map, like, really a lot.
Began the new art form.
Okay, 21, Carrier. Why do I feel like I say the number, then the name, and then I just laugh for some reason. I don't really know why I laugh. And according to this list now, when I think about it, this is my favorite Exo-Zombies map. And this was a... oh my gosh, the voice crack. This was quite a fun Exo-Zombies map actually, because the one great thing about this map was like the random like play machine that you could like play with your grenades to get points and stuff like that. That was actually really fun. And again, the one weapon here was actually really cool in my opinion. And they also brought a new perk into zombies, which I enjoy a lot. So yeah, Carrier is my favorite Exo-Zombies map, but again, it's only a number 21 just because there are so many other maps that are more fun to play.
Began the new art form.
Attack of the Radioactive thing. This map actually did what I have been requesting for so long, like a new unique boss and a new perk. And they also had a new boss for once, like the alien that like digs underground, like just travels really fast. That is terrifying, which I'm just so grateful that they have that boss, even though it is quite hard and annoying. But I don't know, I just feel like something is missing.
Makes me feel I belong to something.
19, Verrukt. Okay, this was the second ever zombies map, but I don't know what, but specifically Verrukt, I've always found strangely appealing. I have no idea why, it's just such a cool map in my opinion. And one thing I really love about the map is that you have different spawn locations. Like, there's 2 different spawn locations. Like, I don't know, that is also a really cool thing in my opinion, and I just wish they would do that on more maps.
Makes me feel I belong to something.
Okay, so next up we have Shaolin Shuffle. And again here, like it was in the Radioactive thing, I can't really pinpoint why I don't like really love this map. I don't know, I just don't really do that. If something is unique about the map, I just love the map more then. And the martial arts moves was definitely one of those. And yeah, that's like all I have to say, I think. I don't really know what to say.
Makes me feel I belong to something.
Okay, I'm scared to say this next one just because, again, so many people love this map. But for me, for some reason, I just don't really find it super fun. Derrys. Are you actually serious? Yes, I am, but like, again, I don't really know why people find this map, like, super fun. Maybe I'm just subconsciously rebelling against the zombies community. I don't know, I have no idea, but like... I actually remember when this map released back in 2009. I think it was 2009 or 8 or something. But I still loved zombies just because I used to always watch my older brother and his friends play Call of Duty Zombies. And I remember my older brother telling me, he showed me the trailer for Derrys. Okay, so these are quotes that my older brother literally said to me, like, yeah, before Derrys was released for the first time. Oh yeah, in the new zombie map, there is a machine that can upgrade your gun to make it stronger, and it's called the Pack-a-Punch. Oh yeah, and now there's like monkeys or like animals that you can like wind up and like throw, and all of the zombies will follow it. Like, what? Oh yeah, and there's also teleporters. You can teleport in the map. Yeah, stuff like that, which is so obvious for the zombies community today, but back then it was such a big deal, like zombies that are chasing something else rather than the players. Like, that was revolutionary back then, and it was so much hype back then because on every map there was so much just new stuff getting introduced every time. But enough talking about Derrys. All in all, I like the map. It's not like super nostalgic in my opinion, but I do enjoy the map. But anyway, let's move on.
Makes me feel I belong to something.
Okay, so some of you have noticed that I haven't mentioned Tranzit yet. Well, here we go. Okay, so I am aware that this map is so hated by so many people, but I don't hate it. And as you can obviously tell, I don't love it either. It's like almost exactly in the middle of this list. But yeah, the one weapon is just... It takes so long to just go from one side of the map to the other, and if you miss the bus, well then you need to like stay for like 5 or 10 minutes and just wait for it. Like, what? Or you can choose to run into the fog, but like, then you might die, just the denizens. And I'm actually tempted to make a video on it soon, so yeah, you might see that.
Makes me feel I belong to something.
Zombies in Spaceland. Okay, now I'm going to remove this item of clothing. The space pistols were actually quite cool, but they were quite bad. And to me it just feels like a classic, again just because it was the first ever Infinite Warfare zombie map.
Makes me feel I belong to something.
Next up is Revelations number 14, and this map was really fun. It's a really cool map in my opinion. I don't know, it's a great map if you think about it, but in my opinion it's a bit too easy and just... I really don't know, like, I'm sorry. Okay, so at number 5 we have 13. Was that even a joke? I don't even know. No, but at number 13, I've chosen the map 5. I love the Pentagon Thief just because it's just a different element to the map. The wonder weapon is quite cool, like the Winter's Howl. And the elevators are so fun to play and like just go down in the elevator, like right when there's like a lot of zombies and panic and all of that. I don't know, I don't really know what to say about this map. Let's just move on. Okay, so next up we have Rave in the Redwoods, which is my favorite Infinite Warfare zombie map. The wonder weapons are really good, which is quite fun, I guess, but like, yeah, it's so weird sometimes when you're trying to explain why a specific zombie map is so fun. Just, like, I don't know, it's just fun. It's as simple as that. It's just fun, for some reason. Okay, so Gorod Krovi was quite a different map. There was dragons, and they have a special round that is actually special, like specific to the map. And there's the Rega Mark III, which is really badass. I just enjoy it. It's as simple as that. Okay, so now we arrive at Der Eisendrache. The bows are really fun to use and also to build, which is quite important, in my opinion at least. And just, I don't know, we saw the return of the Panzer, just the map setting, like, I don't know, it's like it's not too easy and it's not too hard either at the same time. The map is not too open and it's not too wide as well. What? Ascension. Ascension, it actually used to be like higher up on this list. I love the idea behind, yeah, just the monkey rounds. You actually for once have to think like strategically, like, oh, am I going to protect the most expensive perk? Or like, should I protect Juggernog just because it's the best perk? Or like, it really changes up like your thinking and just, and there's no other map ever that does that. Except for the Pentagon Thief from the map 5, which I also really like because he steals your guns, which is really terrifying. They also have the Gersh device. Seriously, all of you, probably all of you know by now. I've been saying that so many times in my previous videos, how much I love the Gersh devices. They're so amazing. Ascension also introduced two new perks, seriously, 2 new perks. In my opinion, a perfect map, literally a perfect map. But the only like big problem is just that it's way too easy. The map is way too easy. Okay, so Buried, oh my gosh, I have so many memories from Buried. Like, when I'm just dying with laughter with my friends back in like 2014 and stuff like that. Buried was is so much fun to play. Like oh my gosh, the witches. No, they're ghosts. They are ghosts. The wonder weapon is amazing. The map also introduced the Rega Mark II, which everyone loves. Is there even a person alive currently that hates the Rega Mark II? I really don't think so. And the time bomb just makes everything, yeah, just I don't know. Yeah, I can't even talk. It has so many like just different stuff which I love, like the time bomb, the paralyzer, the ghosts, there's a labyrinth, there's a maze, and you can get chased by the ghosts in the maze. That is, I think Buried is scarier than Zetsubou and Mishima, seriously. But the reason as to why I don't love it more is again because the map is quite easy. You can literally get all perks and have infinite amount of points and all of that on round 1 just because of like the bank system and all of that. Okay, so next up we actually have Shadows of Evil. I honestly have no idea why I enjoy this map so much. Okay, so next up there is Shangri-la. There's so many different elements to this map. Like, the wonder weapon is so unique. There's a water slide and a roller coaster, literally. If you haven't played the map, you need to. There's 2 different boss zombies that can like just spawn randomly, which makes it so much fun. Like there is different zombies, like a fire zombie and the scream zombie. Like most of you probably know like the zombies already, obviously, but the map is a tiny bit too hard in my opinion. But at the same time, if all of the maps were quite easy, I feel like it would just be quite boring. So I'm glad that Shangri-la is a hard map, because it is quite a hard map. I think my record ever, I think I've never gone past round 40 on Shangri-la. And the setting as well, it's such a beautiful map. But anyway, let's move on. And my 5th favorite map ever is Mob of the Dead. There's the Hell's Retriever, which is such an amazing equipment that so many people loves, and this is the only map you can get it in. The wonder weapon is really awesome as well. You need to be just like the journey to collect all of the parts and build the plane and fly to the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know, it's just such an adventure in a way. I don't know, it's just... And the music in the map, they nailed as well. We should maybe play Mob of the Dead again. Maybe we should revisit Black Ops 2 again, like just play through all of the maps or something. A At number 4, I have selected Derrys. Oh my gosh, I love Who's Who. All of you know that. All of you know that. I also love this liquefier. That's the wonder weapon. Derrys was also the first ever zombie map that I bought. Like the first ever DLC map that I bought back in 2013 when Derrys was the newest zombie map. And seriously, I remember crying while downloading Derrys just because I was so hyped. The same with Buried. I remember I cried and ran around my house like a bunch of times just because I was so hyped. And I wish I could still be that hyped whenever a zombie map releases. Okay, so Moon is next, and Moon is there's so much stuff in the map that is unique. As I've been saying this entire list, unique stuff I love unique stuff. Moon, there's zero gravity, you are on the moon to like begin with. There's the no man's land, the hacker device, you can hack stuff, which just opens up so many new like strategies and stuff you can do. The biodome, like the bouncy things, like the QED, and they have the Gersh devices again. I don't know, I just love it. I can't just get over how much I love it. But to get Juggernog, you need to go back to the no man's land, and that is impossible if you're playing with other people, like randoms. And even if you play solo, it still takes like multiple rounds to like get Juggernog, just because you need to teleport and then go back and then teleport and then go back, and like it's just so annoying that. But all in all, I love it just because it's so unique. Okay, so we're almost there. At number 2, I have selected Origins, which I think is the most loved map in the entire Zombies community. Origins, like Moon, is again unique. The staffs are the most amazing thing ever in Zombies. They are the most coolest thing. I love the animations so much. Basically, when you play Origins, there's always something you can do. There's never anything like, oh, now I'm set up, all I have to do now is just to survive. In Origins, there's literally, you can't run out of stuff to do. There's the Thunder Punch, the staffs, the tank, the robots, like the challenges, the Maxis drone. There's so much. You can always upgrade every staff. Like, first of all, build them, then upgrade them. Is there even anything bad about Origins? Like, again, it might be quite hard, but again, that is, if it would be like really easy, it would have been like Ascension or Revelations, because those maps are way too easy, and that might be why they aren't like super popular. Yeah, it's quite hard at the same time, which makes it so much fun, I think. I know a lot of people won't agree on me here, but Call of the Dead is my favorite zombie map of all time, and it has always been my favorite zombie map, I think. And oh my gosh, I can't begin to tell you, I love the wonder weapons in Call of the Dead. The scenery of the map is so just, there's a freaking lighthouse, it's just so cool. It also had a new perk, and George Romero, the boss zombie, is just so unique and fun. Just such a cool and interesting boss zombie, in my opinion. I know a lot of people hate George, but like, I've always loved the idea of George. Like, the difficulty of the map is perfect, I think. It's not too easy, not too hard at all. Yeah, actual weather is involved in this map, in case some of you out there in case any of you. And I'm just so angry that Call of the Dead wasn't included in DLC 5 Chronicles. And that, my friends, is my opinion of all of the zombie maps in Call of Duty history, ranked from worst to best ever. Yeah. Again, every single map in Zombies I enjoy playing. I don't want to talk crap about any zombie map, because I have memories from each and every single zombie map. I have had fun playing every zombie map, and I don't hate any zombie map. It's just that, yes, obviously some zombie maps are funnier than others, obviously. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you did. And please also tell me down in the comment section what your favorite maps are. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you in my next video.